Hey peeps, we got a Moki in the background today instead of a Mr. Peanut. This is the Chestnut dyed roving leftover from the dyeing in a Crockpot video. I was just about to take it up to the studio so that I could blend it with some other fibers, make a bat out of it and spin it. And it occurred to me that this would be a very good example of doing a chain ply, being that I put this fiber in dry into the dye pot so that it would uptake at not the same rate. So this is why you have this fade out here. So you have like the majority of the color. And dye is like a mixture of different dyes together, different colors together to achieve the color. So obviously purple was the dominant color in this dye. As it continued on, but everything else absorbed up here. So I thought, hey, why don't I just chain ply this? I haven't chain plied in a while, to be honest. I could use a bit of practice on it, but I figured I would do this as a short little bonus video for the month. So I will get working on this soon. If this intrigues you, join me along for this project. Today I'll be spinning this project on my cute little Louët Victoria wheel. Isn't this adorable? This folds down flat and fits in a backpack so you can take it wherever you go. I bought this wheel secondhand from a spinner who was retiring from spinning, and I was quite excited to find out that it came equipped with a WooLee Winder. So a WooLee Winder is a custom flyer that you can get for several different of the major brands of wheels. So instead of having to reposition your singles to fill the bobbin evenly, the WooLee Winder does it automatically. I have considered getting one for my Lendrum, but I decided against it because I already have a lot of bobbins for the flyer for my Lendrum, and I just didn't want to start from scratch again. But to have it on my little Victoria wheel, it is quite impressive. I really enjoy using this. All right, spinning that little piece of fiber that was left from the dyeing project complete, and we are joined by one sleepy kitty cat. Hello, Moki, you're awake? Hello. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and get this chain plied. Now, this video isn't going to be an instructional video on how to chain ply. As it's a bonus video for the month, it's just a little quickie. This is going to be more about color theory, just like the first video where I did the 3-ply with all the crazy colors. So if you would like to see a video of me covering how to chain ply, I'd be more than happy to do it. So in the future, if you'd like to see that video, let me know, and I'd be happy to put it on the list for in the future. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get this chain plied. Probably will just use my e-spinner, and I'm feeling lazy today, so I am just going to untension my little wheel here and use it like a Kate. So I will be back once that portion is completed. Okay, here is the finished chain plied yarn. And there's a lot of commentary I would love to make about chain plying, but that wasn't the purpose of this little extra video this month. I wanted to show how you can preserve color with chain plying, as well as showing how that dip method that I do for dyeing fiber, if you put it in dry and just dip it and let the color break, you get more than one shade, which is kind of really fun and a great way to maximize the use of your dye. Just another sort of technique for using that acid dye. But this is what I ended up with, and I went a little thicker with this one because I wanted it to match up with some other chain plied yarns that I had. And it's not bad, it's kind of cool, huh? It's interesting to think that that is all from chestnut brown, that you get this purple color in this as well. So now I can officially say that I spun all of the yarn from that original Crockpot dye video, and I would love to hear your thoughts if you'd like me to do a video just on chain plying, my thoughts, techniques. I am not the most eloquent chain plier. I've come to the conclusion that because I'm left-handed but also very right-hand dominant, I have a really hard time getting my hands to do what it's supposed to, so I end up using both hands to work the ply down versus having one that would smooth and one doing the switching. But it works for me. I do find that you do have to thwack these. It might be my technique. They tend to be a little like biased to one side because it is the same single over and over again. But it is a really great technique to know how to do. So 120 yards of this chain plied yarn to add to my collection. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus video this month, and always appreciate your comments, your subscriptions. No matter how big or small the audience, it's always a pleasure. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.